Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to PSGL Formula 10. This is round 9. We are located in Zandvoort, the Netherlands, and today is going to bring us another exciting racing in the world of PSGL. So all of the drivers have started to leave the pits. You can see the track is a little bit crowded at the moment. Hello to the returning viewers, hello to the new viewers, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? It's a Sunday evening. I hope everyone had a wonderful Sunday. This is Ethan Lessiter swinging around with his car. Let me know in the chats where are you watching from, and I will read that for you. How about that? Good from SA. Hi Boys is saying hi. Hi Boys. Funny name. So as the season is getting close to the middle, we have a heated competition. This is Ethan Lessiter, who just scored himself a purple sector 2. Nice. And Ethan Lessiter scores a 1:11.0, and this is going to be the oh no, it's Edgar who gets a 1:10.9. So this is going to be the benchmark for today's race. And guess what? He did that on the medium compound. But take a look at, wow. So Mentos just got a 1:10.6. It is a very small track. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Ethan and Timo. The gap between them is 0.001. That is so close. And it's Ahern who gets 10.3. No, it's Lars who gets 10.09.8. Wow, so you cannot blink for a second because a driver is gonna get another good lap time. This is a Bright, the Swedish driver, crossing the finish line, managing to score a 1:10.7. Hello, Anshkuri. He's from South Africa. Okay, you're asking how do you enter PSGL? You go to the PSGL Twitter account. In their bios, you're gonna find link to their Discord. You go there, and from there, it's gonna be very easy for you. So it's Lars who holds the fastest lap time of the session. It's a 1:09.8. Now he's heading back to the pits. So now the track has started to settle down a little bit. 15 drivers were able to set their lap times. No, it's 16 drivers now. And 3 drivers have yet to do so. For example, Hecht is not going to be in this session. We have Brent and King Ivan who went on the gravel. Well, fun fact, the gravel is going to slow you down, as I have been told. King Ivan is still on his outlap, and now he's heading for a fast lap. We are going to be on board with him. Down to third gear. He double short shifts. The curbs on Zandvoort are very tricky. If you hit the throttle while your tires on the curbs a little bit more than you should, your car is gonna go to the shadow realm. Now he's heading into sector 2. Went a bit on the gravel. Well, gravel is gonna make you lose grip. And I think he's not gonna carry on with this lap. I don't think he's gonna carry on. So, 10 minutes to go, and it's Lars who is leading, who has provisional pole position with 109.8. On the soft tire, Lars is doing wonders today. He is third in the championship with 58 points. Powdy gets a 110.2, which puts him currently in second place. Impressive. Very impressive. The sound of this car, it sounds as a complaining wild animal. It's still Lars who has the provisional pole position. I don't think that was a proper lap by Il Ginu. So 121.6. It's slightly off pace. He's probably you know what they say? It's calm before the storm. Oh, déjà vu. I've just been displaced before. Higher on the streets and well, I was gonna say that it's usually calm before the storm. It's because Il Gino is second in the championship with 60 points. And answering your question, Ange, is there anything lower than F10? So what is it? Yes, they do. They have F12 and F11. And you're asking, I'd love to join esports, but I don't know where to start. Ange, I think your question is a very good one. And to answer your question, well, first, the esports, I know it might sound like a fun thing to be in and a fun thing to do, but trust me, it's gonna require hard work and it's gonna require dedication and practice and practice and practice. This might be a turn off for some people. Like you have to exercise for a specific time every day. You have to eat a specific diet. You have to do things, and you have to practice for countless hours on your racing simulator. In case you don't have one, well, all you need is a PlayStation 4/5 and a steering wheel with pedals. I think the cheapest entry-level one with good quality is the Logitech G29. And you need a car seat, and ooh, this is Brent with a purple Sector 1. He's flying. And to return to what I was saying, you might need a play seat. Some people don't really need a play seat. Like you need to fix the steering wheel on a table and sit somewhere, make yourself comfortable. And it's a purple Sector 2 for Brent. Wow. For example, I built my racing sim rig on my own. I used a car seat and some pieces of wood. And Brent gets a 110.3, which puts him currently in 3rd place. So, after. Okay, thank you, Marco. Marco Gallo is saying the Thrustmaster T248 is also good. Okay, Ansh is saying that I am currently running a G920 on an Xbox with a rig. But it's kind of noisy. So Marco is saying that the Thrustmaster is kind of noisy. Okay, Ange. So you have the hardware, and now you're asking how are you going to get in the esports? Well, you have a lot of leagues. You have a lot of racing leagues on Twitter and on Instagram who are willing to accept drivers. Personally, I commentate in 2 leagues. This is the 2nd league that I commentate on. I commentate on a league on Friday nights. In these leagues, you can try to compare yourself, try to compare your performance against the other drivers. Based on that, you know whether you're good enough to go for the esports or not. And at the end of the day, it requires dedication and a lot of hard work to reach the esports. I hope I've answered your question. Hello, Jürgen Money. How are you doing? This is Mentos. Well, we are still waiting for Il Ginu to set a lap time. He got a 121.6. I think this one was off pace. We are gonna still wait for him to show us his lap. Ethan Lessiter is playing Dirt Rally on Formula 1. Edgar is driving. No problem, Ange. Egem is saying, I am not owned a racing wheel. I am playing F1 2021 with PS3 controller. Is that possible? Is it possible to play on your PlayStation 4 with a PlayStation 3 controller? Or you're using it on PC? I don't know about that. Well, it depends. There are a few points that I missed, and there are a few points that I missed before choosing where you want to go into the esports specifically. You need to ask yourself, in what game am I going to be playing to get into the esports? For example, here are the most competitive games in the world of sim racing. You have the Formula 1 games. You have Assetto Corsa Competizione. You have Gran Turismo. Well, it used to be Gran Turismo Sport. Now I think it should be, or it would be, Gran Turismo 7. These are the most 3 games on PlayStation. On Xbox, I have no idea whether Forza is. Oh dear! Oh dear! And that's a crash for Ethan Lessiter. He hits the wall. He loses a tire. And his lap is invalidated. On the PC, I know that there are some games that are competitive, like Race Room, like R Factor. And iRacing is like the creme on the top, the cherry on the top. iRacing is like the elite in the world of sim racing. So it's very important to choose what game you want to go pro in. Because after that you can focus or direct all of your focus on that specific game. That's my opinion. No, not possible. You need a driver on the PC. Ansh is saying, I also love F1 and commentating F1. So is there any way I can get into contact with you like Instagram? You can get on contact with my Instagram or my Twitter, yes. I think my Twitter is displayed on the description of this video. Yes, surely you can. Marco is saying, these pro drivers aren't human. I've been playing since 2014 and still can't get even close. For example, Yarn, lots of practice. Marco, can I ask you a question? Are you a student or do you work? I'm sorry if that's a personal question, but oh dear! Oh dear, that's an Alpine crashing. Well, this track is prone to a lot of crashes. Okay, Marco, you said that you work. Well, you have a full-time job. You return back home at the end of the day. You're gonna be tired to probably play. You're gonna play like for a few hours and then sleep. But the pros, the people who are in the esports, have no life but playing the same game on the same rig. And this is how you go pro. I mean, I do believe personally, and this is a motivation for everyone. If you wanna become good at something, if you doubt yourself, if you have dreams, you can master anything if you practice good enough. Everything requires practice. I mean, from the basic things like math. If you practice a lot of math exercises, you're gonna do good in the exam, because there's nothing to memorize. It's all logic and how you practice. So I will continue what I'm saying. But ladies and gents, it's Lars on pole position in his home turf of the Netherlands. In second place, Ahern, Paudi in third, Brent fourth, Pituka fifth, Brijk sixth, Mentos in seventh, Edgar eighth, Timo Razim in ninth, Jay Argon on his debut in 10th, Snookster 11th, Timo, the leader of the championship, in 12th place, King Ivan 13th, Ethan Lessiter 14th, Pepe Chui 15th, Reds in 16th, Jay Cardi in 17th, Ilginu in 18th, last but not least, it's Hecht in 19th. Stay with us as things are going to get heated in the Dutch race. Ah, okay. Okay, you don't have. Okay, I will send my Insta in the chat. Tom Sutton is saying, "I love LA Galaxy. I love Derek Williams." Yeah, uh, I like Landon. I liked Landon Donovan, but he doesn't play anymore. So as I was saying, now ladies and gents, we are gonna go on the outlap. So if you haven't done so, I would recommend you to rush to your kitchen and grab yourselves your favorite snacks and drinks, because we are racing in a couple of minutes in Zandvoort, the Netherlands. And you know, it would be fun to munch on snacks while watching something fun and interesting. So as I was saying, everything from your, like, if you practice anything good enough, you're gonna become a legend at this thing. That's my motto in life. and that's how things roll, I believe. It starts from your math homework, math exam. If you practice a lot, you're gonna ace the exam. Then it goes back to skills. For example, programming. If you practice a lot, you're gonna become very good at it. Same thing for the people who do stunts. You know, you're on TikTok, you watch someone doing a stunt with balls or with knives or with guns, and you're like, wow, how did he do that? But in fact, it's practice and practice, and he failed a lot. And those failures taught him a valuable lesson, and that's why he is very good at this thing. So I think this is the secret of life. Hello, John. Storm, bring back DGL. Kai or Key. Storm is not available tonight. I'm Salim. Ladies and gents, so we are now located in Zandvoort in the Netherlands. Joining you from the commentary box, I am Salim Haddad. The race is about to start. The lights are gonna turn red, and as soon as they turn green, it's go for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's a very good start by Lars. Ahern and Paudi are gonna go side by side on turn 1. Paudi goes very wide and he loses the fight as a result, and I think that we might have gotten an incident. It's Reich who lost 5 positions. Not a very good start, and let me fix that. Okay, much better. Timo made up a place on Edgar, and now he's chasing me on Jay Argon. Now he's chasing Edgar. Timo, the leader of the championship, wants every single point. Every single point counts. He's going side by side with Edgar. Now in the DRS zone, of course, the DRS has not been enabled yet. Edgar keeps the 8th place. As we go into Sector 3 on the banks. It's Lars with the current fastest time. Still nothing for Timo. So the last 2 drivers, Hecht and Snookster, went to the pits. Nose changed, so I believe there might have been some contact. We'll carry on. Well, I'd like to point out that Zandvoort circuit is one of the smallest circuits in Formula 1. Or at least the smallest this season. Looked to me as if Ethan was going to send it to the inside. He hesitated the last second. Go back with Timo. Timo is being smart on his battery use, because he knows that this battery has to last till the end, and he knows that he gotta save the planet. Fastest lap for Lars. Fight. Only 3/10 behind Edgar. So I guess Timo is going to be stuck here. He's racing on his home turf of the Netherlands in Zandvoort. So DRS has been enabled now. It's not gonna be very easy. Who said life is easy anyway? And it's Lars who is leading the pack. Has half a second lead on Ahern, who is gonna use his DRS and ERS. It's gonna make him very close to Lars, but nothing happens. No overtaking. Everyone keeps the same position, and oh dear! It's Timo who made contact with Edgar. But it was a nice save at the last millisecond. Going very wide here. Oh! It was going very wide and made contact with Jay Argon, and he lost a position as a result, and I hope that he didn't lose his front wing. I can see Ethan Lessiter is out of the race. Ethan has DNF'd. No result, no further actions. So it's still Lars who is leading the race. We are now on lap 4. Ahern in second place, Paudi in third, Brent in fourth. Take a look at Brent. Take a look at the power of DRS. He goes to the inside and he steals the third place from Paudi. Paudi is now fourth. He's being chased by Petuka, who in his turn is being chased by QRT Mentos. Petuka was going wide here. Timo went to the pits, and I think he went to change his front wing. I think he had front wing damage by that move earlier. I'm currently on board with Mentos, who is chasing Petuka. Again, it's a very nice yet tricky circuit. The curves are very dangerous. It can help you big time in spinning, which is something you don't want in a race. Take a look at Petuka. I think he had some oversteer. He's slowing down compared to Mentos. Mentos and Petuka, they made contact, and Petuka was sent to the Shadow Realm. Petuka was sent off track. Now he's down in P8. Ansh, I'm sorry, I sent my Insta on the chats. I don't think you saw it. It's at Salim_Haddad. Like, it's the same one from the description without the 12. And Petuka lost his car once again. Now he's down in P13. Same thing for Reds. And if we go back up, in second place currently on board with Ahern. So these drivers have completed 6 laps on the soft. How far are they going to be able to carry on? It's going to be a matter of time until we figure out. Timo found himself down in P17. I don't think he's going to be happy about that. Petuka and Reds went to the pits. Well, if you think about it, if you're leading the championship and you are in P... Oh, you made a jump. Overtook the drivers who were in the pits. Well, still, P15, you're not going to be very happy if you're leading the championship and if you're in P15. Now he's only 8/10 behind Snoopster, heading into Sector 2. I'm surprised that there has been no big crashes. It's QRT Mentos, only 1/10 behind Paudi. This is the power of DRS. QRT Mentos sends it to the inside. A very easy overtake. He made it look easy. Very, very well done. Go back in P9. This is Bright, only 2/10 behind J Argon. He's saying, thank you, best PSGL live experience today. 11/10 for me. Thank you. Thanks, man. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Well, down to P17. Reds and Hecht are fighting for P16. Hecht closed the door. We have a yellow flag. Looks as this is J Argon. J Argon with the Alpine. I was able to see him off track, but I couldn't see, and I think this is a broken front wing, if I'm not mistaken. He carries on. He's still continuing. Yes, this is a broken front wing. And he goes to the pits. This is an unscheduled pit stop. So Lars is still being chased by Ahern. 8 laps on the soft so far. How far are they going to be able to carry on? You need an extremely powerful amount of drip on the track of Zandvoort in order to get the car running in a decent lap time. And the fight goes on. Lars, I think Lars made a fake. He pretended to go to the pits, and he moved. Short shifting from Ahern. Mentos just overtook Brent, and he took the 3rd place. So it's a double Red Bull podium till now. Brent is still chasing Mentos. Only 4/10 behind. And he enables DRS. It only helped him to get closer to Mentos. And they are gonna race each other once again. Another lap. Lars and Ahern, Lars defending the inside. Ahern, he tried to go very late on the brakes, but I'm not sure if Lars moved under braking or that was his internet that did that. So we have the first set of drivers who went to the pits. Mentos and Brent went to the pits, so that's a strategy. The other drivers are sticking with another strategy. Ahern is only 3/10 behind Lars, and yet he's able to stay behind him within that tiny little gap, despite the dirty air coming from the Red Bull of Lars. So bravo and kudos to him. He deserves a cookie for that. We have a yellow flag. It's Reds. Lars and Ahern, they both go to the pits. And it's Paudi who temporarily took the lead of the race, but it's Timo Azim going for a breathtaking overtaking move. Well done, my Timo Azim, who is currently first. Bravo. We have a blue car on the side of the road. I'm not sure if this is... Who is that? Is that J. Argon? No. Who is it? Not sure. I think I missed it. Edgar and Pepe Chui. Edgar just overtook Pepe Chui. I'm not sure whether this was team radio, whether this was Fernando. Felipe. Fernando is faster than you. Did you get the message? So this was probably one of this. We are currently in lap 12. Fastest lap goes to Brent. Lap 13 underway. Brent is flying. He's only 3/10 behind Mentos. He's catching up to Mentos big time. This is the onboard camera. Ladies and gents, again, if you're a returning viewer, if you're a new viewer, let us know in the chats where are you watching from. I will be more than happy to read that for you. Another yellow flag for an orange car. Looks that. Oh dear, this is Hecht. Hecht is doing some donuts for the fans. Causing a yellow flag in sector 2. Well, it would be a smart plan to, well, he lost his front wing. I was saying it would be a cool plan to crash on purpose so that the safety car would be deployed so that your teammate would benefit from the strategy and go to the pits or something. I'm just saying, I'm not saying anything, I'm not blaming or this is just a theory. Mentos half a second behind Brent. Lars moved up 2 positions, he's now 4th. He overtook Jay Cardi. And oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Snookster is out of the race. It's a full course yellow, a safety car has been deployed, and these guys have waited for the right time to go to the pits. Timo Azim, Paudi, King Ivan, Jay Cardi. And this guy is now leading the race once again. Well, it's crazy how a safety car can change the action of things. Well, since we are forced behind the safety car, let us tell you a few facts about Zandvoort. Well, did you know that the first race at Zandvoort was won by a Thai prince? I didn't know, but now you know. And you know that James Hunt won his first race here? I'm sure you didn't know, but now you know. And Niki Lauda won his last race in Zandvoort. Max Verstappen is the only driver from this country to have won an F1 race. That's fascinating. But I think in the next few years we might see a lot of Dutch drivers, because it's insane how many Dutch drivers we have in the sim racing leagues. It's insane how all of these people have been following Max Verstappen for the past few years. All of this fan base, or the orange, or I don't know how to pronounce it in Dutch, is probably oranje. All of this fan base is based on Max Verstappen. He has brought a lot of interest into the sport. A lot of people from the Netherlands are participating. And if you think about it, last year, count with me if you have fingers, Max Verstappen, a Dutch driver, won the Formula 1 World Championship. A Dutch driver won the IndyCar Championship. Oh dear. Heck was overtaking the safety car, and he has been disqualified from the session. Wow. So, last year, a Dutch driver won the Formula 1 Championship. A Dutch driver won the IndyCar Championship. A Dutch driver won the Formula E Championship. And a Dutch driver won the Formula 1 Esports Championship. So, let the stats speak about themselves. So I think Max Verstappen is not probably going to be the only Dutch driver to have won an F1 race. We might see a lot of new talents in the near future. And you know that several drivers on last year's grid have won at Zandvoort. Although Zandvoort has not staged an F1 race since 1985, it has remained an active circuit since 1991. It has hosted the Masters of Formula 3 race, which was attracted plenty of ups and coming drivers over the year. Lewis Hamilton took honors in 2005, and his current Mercedes teammate, or former Mercedes teammate, Valtteri Bottas, won back-to-back races in 2009 and 2010. More recently, Max Verstappen won in 2014, and Antonio Giovinazzi won in 2015. Safety car is in. The flags go green, the cars go vroom. Very good restart from Lars, who keeps the first place. Ahern in second, Brent in third, Timo Razim in fourth. I think Timo Razim did a very good job, and oh, Brent made some contact with Ahern. Oh dear, what is this? So I think I heard the driver screaming. So Timo Razim did a very good job during the safety car. He benefited from that, and now he's up in P4. So well done. Timo overtaking the Ferrari of Edgar. Nicely done. Now he's up in P7. The Dutch driver is gonna aim to maximize his points today on his home turf. Perpetually overtook Mentos. I think Mentos might have a problem. He lost his front wing, and of course he's gonna have understeer. The race resumes. Brent is only 3/10 behind Ahern. Yes, Haizar. Haizar is saying that was an ambitious move from the AlphaTauri driver. Do you relate to him? Just asking. Please mute your mic, man. Yeah, you're in game chat. DRS has been enabled now. Timo is going now side by side with brake. And it's gonna be up to whoever brakes later than the other. It's Timo on the outside, very good move, and he's now in 6th place. He now aims for the 5th place, who is currently held by Paudi of the Mercedes. Yellow flag sector 3 looks like this is a blue car. This. Someone is slowing down. There's a blue car slowing down. I think this is J Argon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who is that. There's a blue car on the track that I cannot reach. J Argon, he decided to park his car right there. Right there. He decided to park his car right there. Well, I'm sure if there was a valet parking guy, he would tell him, "No, sir, you cannot park your car right here. Can I have the keys, please?" That's what they would do, usually, if you want to go at a restaurant. Yes, Chris Freeze, yes. I was confused because there was a car slowing down, and I wasn't able to see which one or which driver was that. But thank you for the nice feedback. We are now on the 20th lap. It's Lars who is leading his home Grand Prix. In 2nd place, Ahern, 2.5 seconds behind. 6th, or half a second behind, it's Brent. 7/10 behind, Timo Razim. Paudi in 5th place. Timo, half a second behind Paudi. Then followed by Breik, Edgar, Jay Cardi, Pituka, Ilginu, King Ivan, Pepe Choi, and QRT Mentos. Phase J is saying, "Man, the safety car was down. Messed me up, so I got wing damage." So Phase J is J Argon. Okay, yeah, probably. Currently on board with Brent, only 1/10 behind Ahern. He's gonna carry on. Now benefit from the DRS zone to close the distance. He was very late on the brakes and he missed the apex on that turn. He missed the exit. And now on the main straight, where you can benefit from DRS and slipstream, Ahern is defending the right. Take a look at the power of DRS. Brent sends it to the inside. They made contact! They made contact! Brent lost his car and lost too many positions. He's now down in P9, and I'm sure he has a lot of bad words in his mind for what just happened in front of us. Wow. Timo is now 5th. He's doing great today. Yes, Kaisar, you can park there, sir. Or allow me to say, you can't park there, sir. I think this man is having a very, very good race today. I hope I won't curse him. He is the leader of the championship, and he had an amazing drive today. Let's see where he was, and where he went. So till now he gained 6 places. He lost his front wing at some point. He went down on positions and now he's back fighting in the top 5. Kudos to Timo. Yeah, Hazar, I got the reference. And Paudi in his turn is getting very close to Timo Razim. They're now on the 23rd lap. I'm sure we might see some cool things after the DRS zone. Timo. Wow, that's interesting. He's gonna be looking to go around the outside. A very good move by Timo, and now he is fourth. His next target is Timo Razim. Timo is having a blast today. Awesome drive. Oh dear, Edgar had some oversteer, but he saved his car. So, sigh. There's a yellow flag. Oh dear, oh no. Mentos is down to P14. King Ivan lost his car. Now he's down in P13. Lars is still leading the race after 25 laps. Timo going side by side with Timo Razim. Timo sends it to the inside, making it look so easy. Timo is now third place. His next target is going to be Ahern. Timo is having an awesome drive today. Haidar is saying they should just flash back. Wow, man, you're really smart. How did they not think of that? Edgar is going to the pits. Currently on board with Petuka. Half a second behind Brent. And Brent going to the pits. After 13 laps on mediums, he decided to go to the pits. It's going to be a very interesting question. To see how far the drivers are they going to go. I'm talking about the first 2 drivers, in addition to Bright in 6th place. They have completed so far 13 laps on the medium compound. How far can they go? Very, very interesting question. This is in P11. Edgar gaining a position on Il Gino. And now he is in 10th place. Paudi's benefiting from the slipstream of his teammate King Ivan. who is a ghost now. I know the word ghost might sound scary, but not in the Formula 1 game. Yes, Heiser. Il Gino, I think he disconnected. And this is King Ivan unlapping himself from Timo Razim. Edgar, fastest lap time so far. The fight goes on between these two drivers, Paudi and Timo Razim. It's the battle for P4. Paudi engages DRS. He only still has 3% left of DRS. That's not going to be enough. Make an overtaking maneuver on Timo Razim. Four tenths behind Timo Razim now. So let's take a look at Timo Razim. 13% battery. Well, they need to do better in terms of battery charge or energy regeneration, because if you have a low ERS, your car overall is going to be slower than the usual. Paudi has slowed down, has lost some time in this sector. Nine laps to go. And the biggest question that is that's making me wonder what is going to happen next is, when are these drivers going to pit? 16 laps on mediums, but how far? That's an interesting question. Right, currently 6 tenths, 7 tenths behind Paudi. Paudi made a mistake. Could have been Brike's chance. Down P12, Pepe Choi and Il Gino. Kids, close your eyes. Pepe Choi overtaking Il Gino, and now he's in 11th place. Heiser is saying, how do you apply for a PSGL league? Yes, Tim said it correctly, and this is the link provided. You have to click on the link, and from there it's going to be fairly easy to... Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! It's King Ivan in the wall. On the banks, and he's not able to get his car running in a straight manner. Well, of course, if your tires overheat, it's gonna be hard to adjust your car. King Ivan goes to the pits. Yes, Hazard. Either download Discord or open it on a browser. Very easy. Paudi is still chasing Brike. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! What was I saying? What was I saying? The curbs are very dangerous. Even the slightest feather push on the throttle is gonna make you spin and go to the shadow realm. And this is what happened to Paudi, who unfortunately lost his front wing, and now he is heading back to the pits. 6 laps to go. Lars is still leading the race. He has a 4.2.3 second lead on Ahern in 3rd place. Amazing drive by him, by the way. Timo. In 4th place, Timo Razim. Breik in 5th. Jake Hardy in 6th. I think there was team orders in the Aston Martin team. Petuka in 7th. Brent in 8th. Edgar 9th. Paudi 10th. Pepe Chui 11th. Il Ginu 12th. And I think there has been some positional change for the Aston Martin drivers. Maybe another team order. Il Ginu in 12th. Mentos 13th and King Ivan 14th. So all of these drivers have settled. You can see there is a gap between every driver and the other, which is at least 1 second and above. Except for Timo, who is getting very close to Ahern. Less than a second behind him. Timo is having the drive of his life. He's closing the gap. It's now down to 8/10. Petuka just received a 3-second time penalty. Timo engaging DRS, and now he's only 4/10 behind Ahern. Well, Ahern might be defenseless with these tires. 20 laps on the mediums, but Timo has completed also 17 laps. 3 laps less, but still. That is a big number. Another DRS deploy. Still 4/10 behind Ahern. Things might be interesting in the next DRS area. Ahern does a fake. He moves to the extreme right, now to the extreme left. He's weaving around. Timo, only 1/10 behind him. He was very close, and he was tempted to send a move. But had he sent the move, his car would have been in the shadow realm, because Ahern was closing the door. Three laps to go. Ahern does a fake. Goes to the right. Take a look at the power off. Suction of DRS and slipstream. Timo is getting so much closer. So the concept of slipstream is very simple. If you it's QRT Mentos. Lost his car and now he's carrying on. So as I was saying, the concept of slipstream is fairly simple. if you are driving above 100 kilometers per hour, or even more, and you drive behind someone who is driving the same speed, he's gonna be punching a hole for you in the air. And this is gonna make you faster if you keep your car in this hole. These are physics, basic physics. Ladies and gents, this is the last lap of the race. It's gonna be now or never. This is Brike against Timo. This man is leading the race comfortably. 5-second gap to the second car behind. And now he's lapping King Ivan. Ladies and gents, Lars wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Ahern in second place. Timo in third place. Timo Razim in fourth. Brike in fifth. Petuka in sixth. Waiting for the other drivers to cross the finish line. Might be a lengthy wait. Brent in 7th place. Edgar, 8th. Jake Hardy. What? 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 I think there's a bug with the game. I think that's a bug in the game. I don't think Jake Hardy is first. Yeah, that's definitely a bug in the game. No, don't raise your hand. You're not the winner. You're not the winner. That's just a bug in the game. I am confused now. That's a bug in the game. I mean, to take a look at his best lap time, it's 47.7. That's a bug in the game. No. So, ladies and gents, these results are not final. There might be some changes with the stewards. It's Lars who wins the race. In second place, Ahern. Timo, third. Followed by Timo Razim, Brike, Petuka, Brent, Edgar, Paudi, Pepechui, Mentos, Ilginu, King Ivan, and the other drivers unfortunately did not finish the race. I would like to thank you very much for watching today's race, and I hope to see you hopefully next week, same time, same place. Don't go anywhere. I am Salim Haddad. We'll be seeing you. Goodbye.